Once again, good afternoon. My name is Anna Rose. I am the Recreation Manager of Events, Theater, and Studio Operations. I'm pleased to welcome you all to the City of Vaughan's Italian Heritage Month celebration and flag raising. Before we get started, let's please listen to the land acknowledgement. Acknowledge that the City of Vaughan is situated in the territory and Treaty 13 lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. We also recognize the traditional territory of the Huron-Wendat and the Haudenosaunee. The City of Vaughan is currently home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people today. As representatives of the people of the City of Vaughan, we are grateful to have the opportunity to work and live in this territory. We hope you enjoy this event. Any disruptive behavior, including shouting or aggressive actions, or any form of verbal or physical abuse towards our staff, attendees, or members of council will not be tolerated and may be cause for arrest and/or removal from this event or property. Once again, thank you, everyone. To start us off, I'd like to invite Mario Venditti to the stage to perform the Canadian National Anthem. Thank you so much for that, Mario. Now please join me. Right from Italy, we've got Sofia Campisi. Thank you, Sophia, for that beautiful performance. So I don't know if everyone is aware, but we put in the work order. We wanted a beautiful day so we could all be in the courtyard to celebrate this wonderful event together. But unfortunately, I think the work order got missed somewhere and the weather wasn't on our side. But that's okay because we have this beautiful facility to host everyone. And again, welcome. So before we continue with all of the festivities, I would like to ask our mayor, members of council, and our dignitaries to proceed outdoors for the Italian flag raising. I will ask everyone else to remain in their seats as this really won't take too long. Thank you. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Ciao. Right outside.
Hanno fatto al contrario, hanno fatto. No, lo devono dire.
All right, for your entertaining pleasure, we've got Mario Pulcinelli joining us with the accordion in the meantime. Thank you, Mario. Walking around is even more
You'll all be in, don't worry. We promise.
All right, let's look at this camera over here, please. Okay. Back. Everyone can go back a bit, thank you. I see you on the side here. Let everyone come back, please. Okay, everyone can move back, please, on this side. I'm just going to see you in the front here. Watch your heel, Stella. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Look at this camera, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Ready?
Good to go.
Half for me, and then the other half will be the consul general.
There we go.
Because I get too tired. How many of you think it's halfway? Okay, there you go. When it stops, hopefully it doesn't blow off the top. Totally should make it automatic. Press a button. Next time. Next year.
There you go.
Beautiful. There we go.
All right, one more photo.
Hey, how about our friends come forward so they're
Sure, yeah.
can be seen. For them or for you?
All right. Ready to go. Okay, look at this camera first, please. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. Okay, perfect.
Everyone else got their pictures?
Okay, thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. See you inside.
Hai parlato con... Nice to see you. Nice to see you too.
Again?
Okay, folks, back inside.
Linda Jackson. Whipping up an Italian national anthem. He's good, eh?
Thank you once again, everyone, Mayor, members of council, and our special dignitaries for the flag raising. Italian Heritage Month is celebrated every June, and today we have a series of performances and speakers joining us to celebrate these festivities. And to join us first, may I please welcome to the stage, and please, a round of applause, we have tenor Ilias Theokardis.
Pronta? Ma che la sia questa? Che la sia?
Hi everyone. Hello. I'm Ilias Theokardis. I'm so happy to be here with you all today performing some opera for you. I'm an opera singer. Why I'm so excited to be here today? Of course, we are celebrating our heritage. And Italian opera is famous for the emotional depth and musical creativity that is so vital within our heritage. And it showcases our country's history and the artistic achievements. So I wanted to start, I was going to sing 2 arias for you, and then we'll do some Italian songs later. So if you don't know anything about opera, this first one, you would have heard it in a pizza commercial. This is La Donna è mobile from Giuseppe Verdi's Rigoletto.
La donna immobile, qual piuma il vento, muta d'accento, e di pensiero, sempre un amabile, leggiadro viso, in bianco in riso, e menzognero. La donna immobile, qual piuma il vento, muta d'accento, è sempre misero, chi lei s'affida, chi le confida, mal cauto il cuore, ormai non sentesi, felice a pieno di su quel seno, non di valore. La donna è mobile, qual più maledetto, muta la gente, pensier, pensier,
Thank you very much. So do not be phased by my name. I'm actually half Greek, half Italian. My grandparents, my nonna and nonno, immigrated in 1955 from Vita Trapani, which apparently is one of the biggest populations, Toronto, for Vitanese people. So proud of our Trapani people. This next aria is one of the most famous tenor arias. This is Una furtiva lagrima from Donizetti's L'Elisir d'amore, the elixir of love. Grazie.
Elias, that was absolutely incredible. Thank you for such a beautiful performance. I would now like to invite back to the stage those of you that went out to the flag raising, missed this beautiful performance, but back up by popular demand, we've got Mario Polsinelli. Please come to the stage for another beautiful accordion performance. Thank you so much for that amazing performance once again, Mario. Okay, now I have a few nervous ladies in the back, but they've been training, and I'm telling you, they've got what it takes. Please welcome to the stage the ladies of the Creative Hands Dance Group. That's right, they deserve that round of applause. I think I lost 20 calories watching. That was good. That's enough to get your blood going between all the performances and the dancers at the end. Thank you all. That was amazing. At this time, I would like to invite Consul General Luca Zellioli to the stage to extend greetings.
Buongiorno, grazie. And it is a great honor to be here again in Vaughan to recognize the Italian community, and I see that there is a huge turnout. I'm very happy to see that. The community living here in Vaughan, by presenting my warmest wishes on the occasion of the Day of the Italian Republic, the national festivity that we are celebrating today. And this year we celebrate the 78th anniversary of the Republic. And 78 years ago, Italy emerged from the devastation of war, embracing it as decided by the Italian people through referendum, a system based on parliamentary democracy. Italians can be proud today of the achievement of the Republic. We are one of the world's leading economy, one of the world's leading democracies. And this year, for example, we are chairing the G7. So, Italy is also reviving the cultural special bond with our diaspora living abroad. And to this effect, 2024 has been declared by our government as Year of the Italian Roots in the World. This is also linked to the concept of tourism of the roots that we would like to promote this year, in particular towards the huge community we have here in Canada and in Ontario in particular. Tourism of the roots means that we would like to invite you to go back and rediscover your roots, your heritage, by visiting, for example, the village or the town from where your parents, grandparents were coming. And while celebrating the anniversary of the Italian Republic, of course I do not forget that June here in Canada is the Italian Heritage Month. And numerous events to underline this incredible heritage and the contribution of the contribution of the Italian diaspora gave and is still giving in building modern Ontario. So many events will be populating this month. Suffice to remind, and I'm very happy about that the month will be closed by the presence of the Frecce Tricolori, our acrobatic air patrol, in training at the end of June. Now a challenge for the mayor, Mr. Duca, because concluderò in italiano e voglio estendere la mia gratitudine al sindaco Steven Del Duca e a tutto il Consiglio Municipale di Vaughan per questa bellissima celebrazione, per l'eccellente collaborazione con il Consolato e per il grande sostegno alla nostra comunità in questa città. E grazie a tutti voi e buona festa della Repubblica per essere qui con noi in così grande numero. Grazie.
Thank you, Consul General. I would, at this point in the itinerary, please ask everyone to give us a round of applause and welcome to the stage His Worship, Mayor Steven Del Duca, to the stage to extend greetings.
Wow, what an incredible crowd we have here today at Vaughan City Hall. How about a big round of applause for everyone who's here in the room today with us, in both rooms today with us. This is a phenomenal turnout, and that's as it should be. We are here, of course, as the Consul General mentioned a moment ago, and you know, to celebrate Italian Heritage Month, specifically today, Festa della Repubblica. You can see that I've specifically chosen a brand new tie that I had made for this occasion. Well, I ordered it. I didn't have it made for this occasion in the colors of the Italian flag. and to be joined here by virtually every member of council and elected officials from other levels of government, and all of you, so many from across our community. It is incredibly, incredibly heartwarming. From council today, we are joined by our Deputy Mayor, Linda Jackson. Our local and regional councillor, Mario Ferry, looks like he's getting ready for the Euro already. He's wearing his jersey right there. It's coming up in a couple of weeks. Local and regional councillor, Gino Rosati. Local and regional councillor, Mario Racco. Ward 2 councillor, Adriano Volpentesca. Ward 3, I was going to say something, Adriana, but I'll leave it there. Ward 3 councillor, Rosanna De Francesca. Ward 4 councillor, Chris Ainsworth. And Ward 5 councillor, Gila Marto. There are 3 individuals who are here from other levels of government. I want to introduce them. Member of Parliament Anna Roberts, who represents King Vaughan, where we are right now. We also have Member of Parliament from Vaughan Woodbridge, Francesco Scorvera. And we have 2 members from the Ontario Legislature, MPP and Minister of Education, MPP from King Vaughan, where we are right now, Stephen Lecce. Minister Michael Tavolo, MPP for Vaughan Woodbridge. Thank you all for being here today. I also want to say really quickly a word of thanks to all of the City of Vaughan staff who work so hard so that every single one of our events here at your City Hall is spectacular. That goes for Anna Rose and the entire events team, Anita and Adara, everyone else who works so hard. Big round of applause. Facility staff and the folks that look after the audio visual and everything to make sure these microphones and everything else works so well. We can clap for them too. They work so hard. I see we have 2 of our deputy city managers here with us today. Vince Musacchio and Gus Michaels are here. Thank you very much both for being here today. And I want to thank my own staff from the Mayor's office who did work really hard in conjunction with our City of Vaughan event staff to make sure that this celebration was, again, very, very spectacular. Thank you, all of you, for your great work on today's event. So I've been giving a lot of thought to what I wanted to share today. And this is such an important time of the year when you think about June, a full month, of course, for us to gather together here in Vaughan and across this country to celebrate Italian heritage and Festa della Repubblica on this day, June 2nd in particular. You know, I was checking the latest statistics on the City of Vaughan itself. I'm pretty sure you already know this, but the Italian community here in the City of Vaughan is by far the largest community that we have in a city filled with diversity in communities. Roughly 30% of our entire city has its origin in the Italian heritage. I'm looking out at this room, and I see so many familiar faces. I see so many people who I've known for years. I even see a couple of people I'm related to. And it reminds me of everything that we are here to commemorate and celebrate. Every one of us has a personal story. Some of you will know I was born here in Canada. In fact, I was the first person in my family to be born here in this country. But on a day like today and a month like this one, I think often of my own dad and my grandparents. And I think in particular about my grandfather. My grandfather's name was Alfonso. That's my middle name, by the way. Stephen Alfonso Del Duca. My grandfather's name was Alfonso. He came to this country in 1951. Obviously, he came from Italy, but before departing Italy, he had spent years working in different parts of Europe, through some pretty tough times in that part of our world. Now, very few, I can only see one person in the audience who actually met my grandfather. He was a small little guy. I know that's hard to believe looking at me, but he was very slight in stature, same hairline as me for the most part, but slight in stature, but an incredible personality, and someone who was always willing to work hard and to sacrifice everything so that he could have a better life, but more importantly, so that his family could have a better life here in this country. Now, in 1951, when my grandfather arrived in this country, and then 1958 for my own father, I suspect that if I could go back in a time machine and any one of you could join me, and I said to my grandfather in 1951, do you think there's any chance that in just a few decades, you'll have a grandchild who goes on to serve in different levels of government, as a member of provincial parliament, as a provincial cabinet minister, and now as mayor of the greatest city in this country? Well, he would have been shocked. And he just wouldn't have believed it was possible. So here's the thing. It was possible, yes, because being the first in my family to be born in this country, I was born into a life of incredible, incredible opportunity. A range of options that my father, my grandfather, and so many of you in this room who made that journey just like my grandfather and grandmother and father did, couldn't contemplate decades ago would be at your fingertips. The reason that we've achieved is not because of me or because of your grandkids or your kids necessarily, though I know that they work very hard. The reason that we as a city, as a community, as a province and a country, and I mean specifically when I say community, the Italian community, the reason we have succeeded, it's not an accident. It's because those values of sacrifice and dedication and not complaining and not blaming others, but showing up day after day when the work was backbreaking, when it was grueling, in whatever capacity you worked, that's because of you. So my success, and the success of so many members of our council, every one of the elected officials who is here today from Queen's Park or representing us in Ottawa, our success is because of the down payment that you made for us. And that is something that I know I'm working hard to pass on to my kids, just as it was provided to me and to my siblings. So when I think about Italian heritage, and I think about this day in particular, I am filled with an incredible amount of pride. Pride because I know I have just a small sense through my own family of what you all went through. And why I can see it in your faces and eyes when the Italian national anthem plays, the emotion that stirs up in all of you, the tough decision that so many of you had to make to leave the country of your birth, to come across an ocean with no guarantee of success, and then you accomplished miracles. Well, that means to me that this is something we should celebrate not only in the month of June, but every single day of the year. And we owe you everything. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to actually break with the program. Hopefully Anna Rose doesn't throw anything at me. Because I'm a really big believer in all of us partnering and working well together, and we do in this city on your behalf. I want to ask Michael Zabolo, Francesco Cervera, Anna Roberts, and Stephen Lecce to come join me on stage so that you can see Team Vaughan together in front of all of you, and perhaps they can all share just a brief word or two about why this is such an important day for all of them. Come on up, guys. Come on up for a quick second. How about a big round of applause for our MPs and our MPPs?
Buongiorno, come stai? For those of you that don't know, my parents came here, my grandfather came here in 1950 from the beautiful place of Calabria. Hey, Calabresella, si! I'm so proud to be here and represent you in Ottawa. It is an honor and a pleasure. I really, truly believe that the Italians in this community and across this country built Canada. And I will tell you, we will restore the promise that you came to this country and make it great again. So join me in congratulating you as we celebrate this wonderful day with all the Italians across Canada.
pomeriggio a tutti. Veramente oggi un grande applauso per il nostro sindaco Steven Del Duca. Complimenti al sindaco e a tutta la squadra qui alla città di Vaughan per questo grande evento che celebra la nostra radice, i nostri legami tra Canada e Italia e la nostra cultura. It is great to be here. As a son of Italian immigrants, my mother came through Pier 21. How many people came through Pier 21 here? And when you go to Pier 21, you will see the contributions of Italian Canadians, the Brady family, the Ciccolini family, many families from this community that have made and restored Pier 21 to what many, in a different state to what many people arrived. My father took a little bit of a different journey. Many of you may not know this. Il mio papà è andato in Italia, non in Canada prima, ma in Australia per 6 anni. E dopo dell'Australia è venuto qui in Canada, in una piccola città in Northern British Columbia, in Prince Rupert. And then from there, 3 sons, uno un poliziotto, l'altro un macellaio, he's a butcher, io deputato. I'm not sure which one's more useful, the butcher, the police officer, or the politician. I think the first two. But I will say this, as a dual citizen, as a Canadian citizen, as an Italian citizen, in 1989 my parents made the decision that we went and saw our honorary consul, Signor Marogna, in Prince Rupert, and we got our Italian citizenship. And my heart, I often say, is in 2 pieces, one in Italia and un altro qui in Canada. And we're one of the 2 best blessed countries in the world. And Italians, yes, built this country, along with all the other immigrants that came to this country. We all built it together, working together. And I think that there are not many other countries in this world, because there's a lineup of millions and millions and millions of people that want to come here tomorrow morning, because Canada is a beautiful country, because we have so many communities like the Italian community, Canadian community, that have made it so special. Buona giornata, buon pranzo e buon proseguimento.
Thank you so much, Mayor, for the opportunity. I just want to say to all the seniors and the Italian Canadians who've come to this country to help build this country, you sacrificed so that my generation could have every opportunity to succeed in Canada. And I just came here to say grazie mille, thank you so much for your hard work, for your love of your family, and for believing in your country. And it's your values that we're going to continue to drive forward in our country for the next generation. So your sacrifice, your hard work has allowed people like me to get elected in this country. And that's an amazing reflection, not of me, of the precious values of the Italo-Canadian community. So to the seniors who are with us today, I know on behalf of our Premier Doug Ford, who is very proud of our Italo-Canadian community, for Michael and I, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for believing in Canada. And thank you for giving back to this amazing country.
Buon pomeriggio a tutti, sono veramente lieto di essere qui con tutti voi oggi. I am the son of an immigrant as well. My parents are Pugliese, not Calabrese, but I did marry a Calabrese. So I wanted to say just a few things. You know, June in 2010, we worked really hard, 2009, to have Italian Heritage Month declared in the province of Ontario. We got the legislation passed, thankfully, with all 3 governments working together. Quando è stato creato giugno perché ci stanno delle date che sono importantissime, non solo qui in Canada, ma anche nel senso dell'Italia e quello che è successo in Italia. Il 2 di giugno, per esempio, che ci stiamo celebrando oggi, la festa della Repubblica. A lot of people forget that Canada, North America, was discovered by an Italian. His name wasn't John Cabot, it was Giovanni Caboto, and he came across on the Matea, and he landed and he saw Newfoundland for the first time, and he said Buona Vista, che Buona Vista, and Buona Vista, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, came to existence. So that day, June 24th, 1497, is an important date for Canada because it was the date that North America was discovered, and it was here that it was discovered, not through the United States or through the South somewhere. But it's an important day for all our veterans, for all the people, our seniors. And I want to just say thank you for all the veterans who always come to every event and show us their pride in the uniform that they wear. Grazie ai veterani e voi, quelli che hanno fatto la strada per noi, perché alla fine io sto qui perché mio padre e mia mamma hanno fatto dei sacrifici, che sono venuti, sono stati qui per tanti anni, siamo nati qui, ci hanno dato delle opportunità che può darsi loro le potevano anche avere in Italia, ma hanno fatto dei sacrifici, sono venuti qui. And we stand on their shoulders. You know, the mayor couldn't have said it better. You know, if it wasn't for them, where would we be today? And I give a lot of credit to that, to the sacrifices, the difficulties. You know, but my favorite story, and I'm going to stop here because the music is going to come on in a second. There's a beautiful story that about the Italians feeling that they had to come to Canada to do something, there was all this gold everywhere so the story goes that the Italians, you know, they came over and they said, they wrote back to their family in Italy and they said, you know, they told us that the roads were paved in gold. I got here, the roads aren't paved in gold. In fact, they expect us to build the roads. So Canada was built by many, many people that came here from Italy, whether it was the railways, the mines, the amount of work and effort that went into building this amazing country. E voglio dire in italiano, sono orgoglioso di essere di origine italiano e di poter dare servizio adesso a tutti voi ed aiutarvi per fare una buona vita e continuare una buona vita qui in Canada, qui nell'Ontario. I want to just finish off by saying viva l'Italia, viva il Canada, viva Vaughan e vivete tutti voi bene in questo bellissimo paese. Grazie.
Okay, the last couple of things I'm just going to say because I didn't thank these individuals earlier. You'll notice that we have some representatives here today from York Regional Police. I just want to make sure you hear me say this. We are the luckiest community in this whole country for a lot of reasons, but our first responders, including York Regional Police, do a phenomenal job to keep all of us safe. And I wanted to acknowledge them. And I also wanted to thank the Consul General for being such a great partner for me personally as mayor, but also here in the city of Vaughan. And I believe we are joined by a senator, but I didn't catch the full name, so come forward, Anna, and introduce the senator.
I'm proud to introduce who made the trip all the way from Ottawa to be here to celebrate the Italian Day with us, and the singer who recently said he was half Greek and half Italian. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to introduce to you our senator from Ottawa, Leo Housakis.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. There are more wonderful performances coming, and then there's going to be lots of food. I want you to know I got here very early this morning. I made all the pizza myself personally. You look like you don't believe me. No? There's pizza, there's porchetta, there's ice cream, there's lots of things that we all know and love. Thank you for being here. Happy Italian Heritage Month.
Thank you so much for that, Mayor Del Duca and dignitaries. Mayor, I'm surprised you kept that tie so clean after making all that food.
I know.
That is a spectacular tie, isn't it, folks? I love it. Thank you so much for that. Now, please join me in welcoming back to the stage Elias Theokardis.
That's my favorite.
No Puccini today, I'm sorry. Next time. But Neapolitan song, O Sole Mio.
dopo una tempesta, bell'aria fresca, pare già una festa, che bella cosa la giornata sole, ma tu sole, io verrò in me, o sole mio, stai fronte a me, o sole sotto a finestra poi arrestaria quando fa notte sole svenne scende tutti ma
One more song for you today. This is one of my favorite Italian pop songs that my nonna taught me. This is Massimo Ranieri, Rose Rose per te. Please sing along if you know it, come on.
E ormai non c'è più strada che non mi porti dietro, amore, sai perché? Nel cuore del mio cuore forse l'amore e le rose non si usano più, ma questi fiori sapranno passati di me, rose rosse per te, come un brano stasera, e il tuo cuore lo sa, amore non si muore, ma chi si sente solo non sa vivere. Con l'ultima speranza stasera ho comprato rose
outstanding. Thank you so much for that. Not only for your performance, but to the audience. I saw most of you serenading along with them. Great choice of music. Thank you again. I would now like to invite back up to the stage Mario Venditti and Luigi Riccelli.